Hello everyone and welcome back to your boy show and teachings. This is episode 8 and our topic today is youth, witchcraft and the society. So we're going to be talking about a very sensitive issue, a very sensitive topic called I want to talk about witchcraft because apparently we need to talk about this because it's affecting the society. So in this video, this is it's going to be a part of one of many series. We're going to talk in this video. Actually, we're going to talk about what is witchcraft. Is witchcraft real? Does witchcraft exist in the Bible? Why does God hate witchcraft? And can witchcraft affect a believer who is born again? So it promises to be very good, guys. So strap in hard and we shall all be blessed. So what is witchcraft? Witchcraft is basically the practice of any form of magic, you know. Like in Africa we have the black magic, then we have it comes in different flavors and juices. We got the kamote, the juju in Nigeria, sangoma, the shama. I mean it's something that is all over the world. If you go to Central America, they have their own way of magic. If you go to Asia, you go to Egypt, magic is everywhere. Witchcraft is everywhere. And we're going to be talking about this because apparently we, the youth today, we are running to magic and we do not know that we are actually enslaving ourselves. So this series is going to be very eye-opening, guys. Strap in hard because it's going to be great. So I mean, different based on how you do a different type of magic, then you have a different kind of speciality. Like for example, we have diviners, we have necromancers, we have enchanters, you know, we have astrologers, we have palm readers, astrologers, and etc. I mean, the list is endless. So is witchcraft real? Now, denying that witchcraft isn't real is like you putting yourself, digging yourself in the sand and hiding your head in there and acting like the world outside doesn't exist. Okay? Apparently witchcraft has become so common that we daily see leaflets of doctors. You see Dr. Ndumba from Kitui, we see Dr. Kamote from Tanzania and stuff like that. Even our musicians are today singing about witchcraft, you see. We have Kamote and stuff like that. Ameniwekea Kamote and stuff like that. Then we have Amenipa Juju. I mean, it is crazy, you know. This is how we've embraced witchcraft, we as the youth and the society. It is crazy. So moving forward, we shall learn its dangers and why we need to run away from it. Which begs the question, does witchcraft exist in the Bible? It does. Listen, anytime you hear this phrase, and the children of Israel served other gods, that most of the time refers to witchcraft. Okay? That is because behind the idol, behind whatever it is that these guys are worshipping, there was a greater power influencing that. And when we reach the part where we'll be talking about altars, you will understand this even better. So witchcraft does exist in the Bible. Apparently the children of Israel were worshipping other gods and they were sacrificing. What they actually were doing is sacrificing to evil spirits, which in turn they used to do all manner of orgies and perverseness. Okay, so I want to just give you an example of in the book of Numbers 22 verse 5 to 6. This is what the Bible is saying. So he sent messengers to Balaam, the son of Beor, at Pethor, which is near Euphrates River, in the land of the sons of his people, to call for him, saying, Behold, a people come out of Egypt. Behold, they have covered the surface of the land, and they are living opposite me. Now, therefore, please come and cast these people for me, since they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I will be able to defeat them. You see, this Balak is calling or summoning Balaam to use some form of witchcraft to curse the people of Israel. That is an example of witchcraft in the Bible. Another one, 1 Samuel chapter 28 verse 6 to 7, where we see King Saul visiting a medium at Endor, you know, to speak to the spirit of the then dead Samuel. But we shall talk much about this and realize and see actually what actually came from the dead, which were actually what talked to Samuel. So This is the evidence of witchcraft in the Bible. And in the book of Acts chapter 8 verse 9 to 24, we see this person called Simon the sorcerer, who like to blew the minds of the entire town, you know. I mean, he had them in his hands because there was a grab of witchcraft that he was using. So why does God hate witchcraft? Listen, because witchcraft is a worship of other gods, which God clearly warns in the book of Exodus chapter 20. I, the Lord, am a jealous God. You shall have no other gods beside me. So, Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10 to 13, there shall not be found among you anyone who makes his son or his daughter pass through the fire, no one who uses divination or soothsayer, one who interprets omen or a sorcerer, or one who casts spells, or a medium, or a spiritist, or one who consults the dead. What are we talking about? We're talking about witchcraft. And God is going all out there and saying, hey, guys, I want you to do, I want you guys to have nothing with any form of witchcraft whatsoever. Whatever you do, run away from a magician, run away from a witch doctor, run away from a necromancer, an enchanter, a diviner, you know, the so-called Dr. Ndumba Wandumba kutoka some stupid place, I don't know where they come from. So, that is why God hates witchcraft, because it is a replacement of God, but this time we are replacing God with a dark force, you know. Witchcraft is also going to defile you, and we shall see this moving forward, because you do not go to a witch doctor and remain the same. Because once you sacrifice to that kind of altar, maybe sometime they tell you to go bring a black egg of a rooster. Now you guys know that roosters don't give no egg. I mean, they can't. They just can't lay no egg. So you're being told to get a black egg from a rooster. You are sacrificing to some gods, to some spirits, which are in turn going to follow your lineage. That is why, guys, run away from witchcraft as fast as you can. So, also, it robs people of God's intended destiny. Like, maybe your destiny was supposed to be somebody great. Then, I feel like I'm jealous. I just, for no reason, I'm jealous about you. So what I do, I'll go to find that doctor from TZ to twist your destiny in such a way that you do not reach your God-intended destiny. So that is why God hates witchcraft so much, okay? So, can witchcraft affect a believer who is born again? Heavens, yes, it can. Listen, Paul in his right senses would not tell us to put on the whole armor of God if he knew that we were not fighting some dark forces. In fact, he says in the book of Ephesians that put on the whole armor of God. Because why? Because we are fighting against demonic spirits, principalities, powers, and authorities of the dark world. Paul was talking to believers, people who are born again, you know. But even them, it was in a sense saying, hey guys, I know you guys are born again, you're going to heaven, but hey, the war is real. Satan is going to come to you at any front, with any, you know, left, right, center. If it means through witchcraft, I mean, your salvation is going to be secure. You're born again. I mean, you believe in your heart and confess with your mouth. You're going to heaven, but your ability to enjoy the quality of life here is going to be, you know, to be like diluted. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody goes to a witch doctor and ties your destiny. You're born again. You're going to heaven, but hey, somebody is going to destroy your God-intended purpose. So witchcraft, yes, it can affect a believer. And moving forward, that is why you want to watch this series to the end. We're going to see when witchcraft can affect a believer, when there are conditions in which witchcraft can affect a believer. One of them is sin in your life, because the book of Proverbs chapter 26 verse 2 says talks about a curse causeless cannot stand. Meaning, if there is a cause for a particular kind of curse that has been sent in your life, then it's going to stand. In this case, you're talking about sin. You are harboring unconfessed sin in your life. Whenever the enemy comes, I mean, he's going to have a ground there, you know, to brood and do his manner of stuff. So guys, you want to watch the next episode of this video, because we will be talking about dangers of witchcraft. You know, we'll be going deep into stuff called we're going to be discussing altars in details, and it promises to be one great ride. that has been our session today. I hope you have been blessed, and see you in the next episode. If you're new in here, hey, this is the channel where we discuss deep spiritual matters. Not that deep actually, but we're talking about some serious spiritual matters which affects us, the youth and the elderly and even the younger generation. So you might wanna subscribe and give this video a very quick like, and God is going to bless us. Shalom, shalom, shalom.